GAC 012 Assessment Event 3. We are going to present about fast food industry. I am Pablo Monreal.
I'm Carlos León.
Adolfo Morales.
I am Diego Padilla.
And I am Diego Beck.
So I'm gonna talk about how it starts, like the food industry. It's the first company that comes. It was Kentucky Fried Chicken in Monterrey in 1963. Then the next to come was McDonald's, like in the city, in Mexico City. In 1985, and then like other companies come, like Domino's Pizza and other companies. Oh, so like the magic of this is that it's like Domino's, like 30 minutes, or it's free, and other like promotions to consumers to buy the product.
Methodology. So for this project, we basically took everything from the internet. We also did many researches and went to commercial places where they sell fast food and made a little count of how many people would eat fast food. And we were surprised to know that a lot of people do. It has known found that fast food is damaging our health, and which is not very good. So once all possible and planned results were obtained by the team, which were searched by each of the members, collected and put in a single combination, this consequently led us to want to set objectives which will help us to stop eating fast food and make us better in our health.
Also, we took some information from internet, from newspapers, like some articles that talk about how does fast food can change someone health or whatever economy. It's such a lot of things.
Yeah, like we find some statistics about the consume of food on Mexico.
Sorry. On the other hand, interviews are a great way to get more real and accurate information about the problem caused by the food run. Since through the interviews we can realize situations that real people are living and does not just think that there are situations that have nothing to do with us, when in reality there are situations that we are all living and are affecting to our health.
Well, the discussion, the result we found about this type of food is that this type of food is very harmful for our bodies because it contains a lot of fat, calories, cholesterol, and sodium. But in extreme quantities, this type of food can cause high blood pressure, heart diseases, and obesity.
Another limitation that we have is that we only search like in national level. So we only have minimum information because we have to search all around the world, and so these are, for example, Mexico is only a small part of all the industries in the world that have this problem.
Also, diabetes, we can add another another disease, because there's not only like hamburgers, hot dogs. You can drink soda and things that will increase your glucose.
Findings. So fast food, as we all know, has a lot of calories, which many of us and almost everyone around the globe does not know how fat and how unhealthy it is to have a burger. I'm not saying, for example, that having one burger per week is very harmful, but many people just eat fast food every single day. And fast food was founded around the 1950s with the objective of making a process in which people could eat easily, fast, and possibly cheap. But this throughout the years has increased a lot, and for a very bad way, to the point that it can now lead to permanent cardiac death, cancer, strokes, and many more things. For example, diabetes, and there are other things that we don't know, which makes it very unhealthy. For example, the fact that we don't know what fast food has in it. For example, McDonald's is known to have a very bad meat, although it's really tasty and really good and we all like it. It can have a lot of chemics that aren't very good for our body, which can lead exactly to cancer and strokes. And this just if you eat it like a lot of days at the week, because if you just eat it once, for example, a week, isn't very harmful, but having it in excess can lead to very dangerous
Not only what is it made from, like Subways has rats on its cookies or cockroaches, etc., etc. There's a lot of things that, well, I'm just generalizing, but there's a lot of things that not only the meat or the bread or whatever, the state of the restaurant and the food is bad. Okay, conclusion. What we have two things. The bad thing is obesity and diseases it can cause to eat a lot of fast food like hamburgers, like well, all this stuff that do bad things on the body of everyone. But we can also say that it helps the economy because they are generating a lot of employment. Also, well, as the employment grows, the obesity also grows and the diseases too. Okay. Any other thing?
Okay, like my friend says, like more plays, and also like these companies like try to make the people consume their products, making like promotions, like I'd say like Domino's that said like 30 minutes or less, or if it's more, it's free the food. So this is for consumers to buy their product. More, yeah.
And yeah, the industry wins a lot by many of these marketing ideas. For example, the 30-minute idea, and also how they show you the food has an incredible impact. For example, when they show you in slow motion how a burger is made, it's really eye-catching. For example, in this picture, how they show you the pizza and the burger. And many of these times, when they sell this food to you, the food isn't in a good state. It's probably cold or not well cooked, which can also be harmful to our bodies. And adding up to that many, like almost all of the drinks we have with fast food are, for example, Coca-Cola or beers or many things that are just as bad as fast food. And fast food has around 300 calories, which is a lot. One slice of pizza has 266 calories, which can be very harmful if you do it every single day.
But as I already said, as the obesity grows, the economy and the employment grows. Thank you. Any questions?
Yeah.
Mike?
How do you see the fast food industry in 10 years?
like it's I think it's gonna grow, you know, because people needs to like eat. You cannot change that. It's
It has to change over the years. You cannot change like in 1 year, in 1 month. You have to change it from on the time, like poco a poco. Thank you.
In your conclusion says that fast food has increased a lot in Mexico, and how they do it to increase
Can
the
you-
company here?
Louder.
In your conclusion says that the fast food industry has grown a lot in Mexico.
Yes.
How they did for growing that much?
Oh,
No, more restaurants, more produce,
Yeah,
more
they
burgers,
make
more.
like they make new products for the market and like if you had something new, like people want to buy it to try it. If they like it, it's gonna have more.
and also because Mexico, as known, isn't a country of high economics. So when you show people a delicious food for a cheap price, in a place where not many people would spend, I don't know, 300 pesos in a meal, maybe this is how it went very well.
Julio, bro.
How do people can educate themselves of this risk?
Well, diseases are like that you have. Well, that people has to see that diseases that this type of food causes, or not only diseases that they are not good quality food, and you in their education, like in school, you have to put them on.
And also trying to not avoiding them, because you will never avoid a pizza when you have the opportunity, but by trying not to do it very commonly and to try
Less.
to eat healthy before it. For example, if you're gonna eat an ice cream, you can eat something healthier before.
Yeah, but how do you know the risks they are?
Oh, we know the risk because there are many proofs that.
Yeah,
people-
but how do people inform
You
themselves?
like the state has to for them, or like schools need to.
Yeah, like there's some page of the government that like advise you about the risks.
And you can also find information at POMS.
Yes. Carrillo.
So theoretically, the government has an impact on every industry, and also like in Mexico, there has been lots of campaigns to make people conscious of their health. So has it been in the fast food industry that the government impacts a lot on this type of food?
Well, the government will always have an impact on this kind of industry, especially because this kind of industry makes millions of money in 1 year. So they have to make people know how bad it is for health. But for example, cigarettes, the government earns a lot of money through impuestos of cigarettes, and they do explain how bad it is for health, but they can't do anything about it.
Registers.
For an average worker that has very little time to eat, how would you replace going to fast food as their first initiative?
Well, I think you can go to these places, fondas, that give you it's not the best food, but gives you more healthy, more quality on food than McDonald's or than burritos. This kind of fast food is less quality, and fondas is more quality. It's more like homemade.
Or you can also make yourself at home some salad or some
Yes.
meat and then take it to work.
For nowadays, there are a lot of services like Uber Eats or Rappi, and you can order a salad or something healthier than fast food.
One more question.
Any other
One more. No?
Carrillo?
Carrillo.
So, besides the recommendations of eating more healthy food, what's the actual extrapolation or the future of this industry in terms of how much people are gonna buy, considering the health issues?
No, this is going to grow. Like fast food industry is going to grow more. We have to stop. Like I told you that we have to educate people to stop eating that food. Thank you.